What's up, guys? So Blood Hunt #1 comes out tomorrow on Wednesday, May 1st. I got a chance to read this yesterday and just wanted to tell you a little bit about it. Now, I actually read this yesterday at my LCS right before we made our preview video. There was an issue getting some of our books in, so I didn't get to bring this home with me over the weekend. So I don't have a copy here to show you, but this is the A cover right here. And like I said, just wanted to tell you a little bit about this because I thought this was absolutely awesome. I know that nowadays when Marvel and DC announce their big events, a lot of people kind of roll their eyes. Another comic event, right? Especially one like Blood Hunt that has close to 60 tie-in issues. But as far as just the first issue of this main series goes, I thought this was absolutely fantastic. I was actually blown away with how much I enjoyed it, how good I thought it was. So at the beginning of this issue, all of the characters in the Marvel Universe that have a connection with the Dark Force dimension, they become almost like portals to that dimension for reasons that are explained near the end of the book. But through those portals comes a lot of Dark Force energy that literally blots out the sun across the entire planet, making everything go dark, and also just hordes of vampires come through those portals and start attacking basically everyone on the planet. The Avengers get involved, but they quickly run into the Blood Coven, which is the main group of villains for this event. They're basically a group of mystically powered vampires, each one who has their own ability. Most of the issue is the Avengers fighting the Blood Coven, and let's just say that the Avengers are woefully unprepared and are completely outmatched by the Blood Coven. Now, that's all I'm going to say about the story. I definitely do not want to spoil anything. There are more than a couple of surprises in this issue, but I do want to tell you a little bit about the red band version. This is the version that I read, but I had the regular version with me as well as I was reading it, and I was turning pages in both books at the same time to spot the differences, and I can tell you that the red band version has 2 extra pages that are not in the regular version. Doesn't really add any new story elements, just kind of sauces it up a little bit, if you will. And also, there is a bit more blood and gore in the red band version. There are some panels that are completely different because in this version, it's a little bit more bloody. In the other version, it's not. So there are some different panels between the two. And I also wanted to tell you guys real quick that Vengeance of the Moon Knight #5 also comes out tomorrow on May 1st. And this is a Blood Hunt tie-in. If you get both, read this one first. It's nothing major, but the last page of this book leads right into the first page of Blood Hunt #1. If you read them out of order, it's not a big deal, but it might be a little bit confusing. And this doesn't set up anything major for the beginning of Blood Hunt #1. It's just the correct sequence of events. So just want to let you know, again, if you get both issues, read this one first. But that's it, guys. I know that that was a super vague preview, but trust me, when you read this, you will see why I want to be extremely careful about spoilers because, again, there are some very shocking and surprising moments in this, and I would hate to take that reading experience away from somebody. I want you guys to experience that as you turn the page and gasp, just like I did more than once when I was reading this. But again, I loved this. I thought it was awesome. The artwork was great. It's action-packed. I always assumed this would be a good story, but I was blown away with just how much I enjoyed it. I cannot wait for more. Obviously, it's still unclear how all of the tie-ins will be, but I can tell you, as for the main story, this was absolutely fantastic. So again, this comes out on Wednesday, May 1st. Let me know if you pick it up, and if you do, let me know what you think about it.